Hello. Oh. Hey, Jacob's Dennis. How are you guys doing? One man too many. I like that username. Good username. Oh. Wow, look at all the people joining. Oh, this is great. Good stuff. So how are you guys doing? How's the coffee? Um, it's alright. I think I might have added a little too much sugar. I'm drinking Sumatra coffee. It's a generic brand. It's Your mouth is on fire. Why is your mouth on fire? That doesn't sound good. My wife ate some salt and vinegar chips, and yeah, it's a dark roast. Yeah, it's a dark roast Sumatra. The only thing I don't like about dark roast is they have a lot of oils, and those oils tend to stick on the tongue. Too much chili sauce in the falafel. Okay, I get it. Yeah, my wife ate some salt and vinegar chips, and they bothered the top of her mouth for days. She won't be eating those chips again. Um, just toxic. I bought some generic salt and vinegar chips once. Oh my god, they were so acidic.
I had the Lay's salt and vinegar stacks.
Oh yeah, she had the Lay's salt and vinegar stacks, but I had these generic salt and vinegar one time, and they just burnt my mouth. I couldn't finish the bag. She should stick to ketchup flavor.
I rarely eat chips.
Yeah, well, she's got much more of a sweet tooth than a salty tooth, so um, she rarely eats chips, so it's not a big deal. And she chipped her tooth too, so that's not, well, it's not too bad. I mean, it kind of sucks though, because she has to go to the dentist and get a filling for that. So wow, it went from 14 to 3 people. How did that happen? Mm. Oh. So yeah, today I'm gonna get the treadmill set up, and I might go for a run on it. I don't know yet. Um, got a new watch battery for my watch yesterday. It's a brand new watch, and you had to. It was on power saving mode, so you had to hold one button down for 5 seconds, and then the whole watch would turn on to save on battery, and the battery was still low. Is your couch and t-shirt made of coffee too? No, but that would be cool, wouldn't it? I love the smell of coffee. If they could make coffee clothes, I'd be just like right in heaven. Smell like coffee, I'd be okay with that. Um, I, I'd like to smell like good high quality coffee though. Hey, just wanted to touch base and say hi. Hey, Bob. How are you doing? It's good to see you. Thank you for the hearts. Appreciate that. Right on. So I had a little touch of anxiety today. Not as bad yesterday though. I'm doing all right. I just I felt a little anxious today, but not as bad as yesterday, so that was good. Um, I hope this anxiety thing doesn't start up all over again, like it did during the summertime, because that totally ruined my summertime. Oh man. Uh, I gotta find balance in my life. Balance is hard to find though. Thank you for the hearts. I appreciate that. Thinking about going on Zyban for my. Have you tried meditation like Ian has been doing? Um, no, um, not recently. I haven't. Um, Not recently, but I'm sure it would be helpful to a degree. You know, I don't think it would be the cure all, but I'm sure it would be helpful. When I did go into Alberta Hospital for about 2 months because I was having really bad anxiety, I did a lot of meditation during that time, which made my transition a lot easier. Yeah, yeah, it's um, when you have really bad anxiety, you have to treat it holistically. And by holistically, I don't mean like magnets and crystals and acupuncture and all this stuff, right? I mean, you know, meditation or some way to calm your thoughts, the right medication, um, you know, watching how many stimulants you take, you know. Um, so you have to incorporate a whole world of. Yeah, that's what Tim says too. He has anxiety as well. Kamal T. Some Kamal T has to. But that also includes getting, um, Tim the Mentalist on Scope. Yeah. Yeah, I think I spoke to Tim. I don't remember. But, I mean, that also includes, getting enough fluids in your body so you're functioning well, getting enough rest, these type of things, right? Um, Trying to incorporate different ways of thinking. One of the hardest things to do is to think positively. That's really challenging. Um, yeah, yeah. If you get insufficient rest, that doesn't do anybody any good. So it's really good if you can get that on a schedule. I'm trying to get back onto a schedule, trying to get to bed by midnight, and then waking up in the morning. I'm not sure how much sleep I need right now, though. I think I need about 9 hours at least. So, um, it's supposed to be the inverse, though. As you get older, you're supposed to require less and less sleep. But it's yeah, 30-minute naps are good too. Yeah, as long as the naps don't become too long. Because sometimes you can take a good power snooze for like 30 minutes and then wake up really well. But if you stretch that to like an hour and a half, then you just don't feel right. There's such a thing as oversleeping. Yeah, 30 minutes is a limit according to Ian. Yeah, yeah, I would say 30 minutes is a good rule of thumb. You know, um, yeah, you don't want to get into deep sleep, because anytime you wake up out of deep sleep, uh, a person never does well, because there's a whole cycle, right? So it's when you're tired, you slowly fall down into different levels of sleep, and you want to go from those deepest levels of sleep and slowly wake out of them. You don't want to wake up in the middle of your deepest rest, because in your head just doesn't work right. Yeah. So, oh man. But yeah, it's worse when you have depression too, because um, it's not very often that anxiety exists by itself. It usually coexists with another condition, and for a lot of people, that other condition is depression. You know, and of course, depression skews how you view everything and how you process your environment. You know, um, so. But yeah, as far as anxiety goes, um, I don't respond very well to change. So that's one thing I really notice is change. Anytime anything dramatically changes, I don't respond very well to it at all. So yeah, schedule is good for sure. Um, how does Periscope help any of these conditions? Oh, that's a really good question. The Well, in two ways, Periscope is somewhat beneficial. One is in sharing the experience. Um, it's therapeutic to be able to talk about what ails you. You know, to just be able to express it to other people, and and so in that way you don't keep your suffering within you inside. You know, you're able to talk about it, and the more you do that, um, you know, the better you are. But I mean, the second part of it is too is that you find other people that suffer from the same condition, and that's helpful too, because then you know you're not alone. Hey Kat, how are you doing? What's going on? What's going on with you? I'm doing all right. I have a little less anxiety